Hello everyone, this is the video portion of my PS Vita review. If you have read the review and want to hear some extra thoughts, or if you don't want to read the review and just want to see me use the Vita, well, this video is for you. And here is the actual device itself. I mentioned in my written review that I've had this device for several weeks now. It's been available here in Taiwan since December, since a week after it was released in Japan. It has sold pretty well as far as I'm concerned, but as you may have read, Vita sales in general haven't been great, but we'll save that for another topic later on. So here's the actual physical device. It's beautiful physically. I have it encased in a clear plastic protective case. Some people don't like that, but well, that's the way I like it. It's a little bit heavier and bigger than the original PSP, but it's not so much heavier that it's not a portable device. Some people, I can't imagine putting it in my pocket or my jacket pocket and running out with it, but if you want to throw it in your knapsack or your book bag and go on a trip with it, it's perfectly fine. It won't take up much space, and it's not that heavy. When it's in my hands, it feels great. Here is the D-pad. Here are the traditional PlayStation face buttons. The dual analog sticks are, I think they're located, for my hand size, they're located favorably. And here are the shoulder triggers. So physically speaking, it's fine. Here is the power button. Here the two volume controls. This is where you would put in your game cards if you decide to buy the game cards. Your headphone jack, this is where you would plug in to connect to a PC via USB, or you would you would recharge your Vita here. And this is where Sony gets your money. This is the proprietary PS Vita memory cards. They go right over here. So let me turn on. Well, it was in sleep mode. So, and this is the screen. It's quite beautiful. It's a 5-inch OLED touch screen. And so this is the new, I guess their new interface. It's replaced the XMB interface that the PS3 and the PSP uses. It's called Live Area, I believe. Oh, I forgot to mention, this whole back area here is also, it's like a touchpad, so a lot of the games can use the touchpad here as part of its gameplay. And here is the rear camera. Here's the front camera. So this is Live Area. So I'm going to just start up. Ooh, before I start up for you the game, I'm going to turn up the volume. Hopefully you can get this. So in my review I mentioned that I don't like Live Area, and I felt it's a little bit, they tried to mimic the Wii. Sony tried to give, I guess, the Vita, they're trying to give it a family-oriented feel, and if you listen to the music, it sounds like something you would find in a Wii home screen, which isn't a bad thing, but just coming from using the PSP and the PS3, it just makes the Vita feel kind of cheap and unoriginal. That's just my opinion. But maybe after a couple of firmware upgrades, they'll change the music and change the look and feel of the Live Area. But as for now, it just doesn't. It just seems out of place. This is such a beautiful device, and this seems like something that you would find on a Nintendo device. Not knocking Nintendo. I have several Nintendo devices, but it just seems out of place on a Sony device. So I'm just going to start up Uncharted for you. So actually, let me turn up the sound a little bit. So games takes surprisingly a long time to load, considering that it's a memory card. I guess it has to load from that memory into the physical memory here. The sound sounds okay on the speakers. You're not going to get the greatest sound, so if you want the best sound, of course, get a good pair of headphones. The graphics are great, at least for Uncharted. I imagine once it launches in the US, there's going to be some more games, but this is the only game I have right now. And the familiar Uncharted theme song. So I'm just gonna play a little bit for you so you can get an idea of what it's like. Do I recommend you going out and buying it on launch day? Depends. If you love the PSP, then you're going to love the Vita because it's pretty much the PSP on steroids. The screen has twice the resolution. The games itself are, I mean, this game itself, Uncharted, it is almost PS3 quality.
Wait, look out.
Okay, wait, look out. So I'm going to give you an example of the 6-axis capability. So normally when you're aiming around, you would use this, right? But then you can use, oops. So if I want to shoot this guy here, oh, it's not letting me. Okay, I guess it doesn't want me to. It wants me to sneak over there. So let me just sneak over there. So let me just show you how I can use the touch controls.
See ya.
So I'm gonna run over there. Okay, let me just.
Didn't see that coming.
Okay, so let me get into a firefight right now, so I can show you some of the. There you go. Oh, guess not. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna be able to show you some of the success. Oh wait, there you are. All right, let me just run in front of you.
There's someone here.
So here, as you see, if I wanted to, I can aim just by moving this around rather than using the traditional analog sticks here, right? I can aim using the analog stick, or I can aim by moving the actual device itself. Right. So that's an example. And by the way, something that's cool about the live area, I guess it multitasks because I can switch between apps. So if I'm using settings here, I want to adjust something, and then I want to switch back, no problem. I can switch back to the game right there. So that's kind of cool. Well, that's about it for my hands-on video review of the PS Vita. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me some, and I'll do my best to get back to you. I'll probably try to write up a review of Uncharted as well. But as for now, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.